Alright, today we're going to make a lower calorie egg salad and we're going to demonstrate the thinking process behind altering recipes to make them lower calorie. What we have here is the top result for egg salad recipes. So if we're going to make alterations, we need to know the role each ingredient has in the recipe. Starting with eggs, those are the core of the recipe, so we're not going to change those. Next up is mayonnaise. In the original recipe, it's for flavor and it's the major binder. So in our recipe, we need something that will play a similar role. I've chosen scrambled eggs because I like the flavor, it's lower calorie, and it can also serve as the major binder. This particular scrambled egg recipe comes courtesy of America's Test Kitchen. Video will be in the description. After that is mustard, which is for flavor and a minor binder. We will substitute with hot sauce, which is also for flavor and also a minor binder. Now, if you didn't like the flavor or texture of green onions, you can substitute with red onions, which will have a similar effect. The last ingredients are all for flavor, so you can substitute those with whatever you'd like, with the exception of salt, because salt brings out the flavor of every other ingredient, so it's very difficult to replace. And with that, I hope you can see the approach to doctoring recipes to get what you want and not have to adhere to them so rigidly. Finally, here's a calorie breakdown between the original recipe and this video. Now let's begin actually making the recipe. So to start, I like to steam my hard-boiled eggs because steaming is a gentler, more even cooking method will avoid having rubbery whites and undercooked yolks. So bring a pot of water to a boil and lower your eggs in. You can use a steaming insert or a metal colander like I do here. Once you put it in, close the lid, let the water continue to steam for 11 minutes. While that's going, we'll make our mayo binder substitute by scrambling 2 eggs. Then take a tablespoon of water, put it in a pan, and bring it to a slight boil over medium heat. Once you see the first few wisps of steam, drop the heat to medium-low and add your eggs, stirring constantly. The reason we stir constantly is we're trying to get a soft scramble and velvety texture. So if you constantly stir, this is how you get it. Once you can see the bottom of the pan consistently and can draw a line through the eggs, shut the heat off and count to 10 Mississippi while still stirring constantly. After that, the egg binder is done, take it out and put it in a separate bowl. After your eggs are done steaming, take them out of the metal pot, be careful not to burn your hands, and put the eggs in some cold water to stop the cooking immediately. And then peel your hard-boiled eggs. Because steaming is a gentler cooking method, you will find it easier to peel the eggs without breaking it. In this picture here, I managed to peel about 5 out of 8 eggs without any breaking. Not bad, all things considered. And now we just chop up all of the eggs. Once that's done, we add the soft scrambled eggs from earlier. We add our hot sauce, red onion, salt, and chili powder, and mix it all together, making sure everything is well incorporated and evenly mixed. So here's where we might need to make some adjustments. After finishing adding everything together, mine still looked a little dry. So to solve that, I added a tiny bit of vinegar to combat the richness of the egg yolks, and a little bit of soy sauce for that good umami savoriness. Mix it all up again and taste it to make sure it's where you want it to be. At this point, mine was all set and ready to be served. I hope you found both this recipe and the method behind it helpful for your own cooking. And if you want more tips and tricks like this, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel.